Hello everyone and welcome to my mini lecture series. Okay, so let's start with our topic for today, which is the Tata box. Okay, so all those who have not seen my lecture on transcription, please make sure that you view that lecture before you see this lecture. And if you have not viewed that lecture, you should know what is transcription in general, what is a transcription unit, okay, and its parts. Okay, because this is a part of that transcription. So if you don't know that, then you will not understand what this thing is. Okay, anyway, let's start. So if you see the transcription unit, then the transcription unit is made up of double-stranded DNA. Okay, and the double-stranded DNA has two strands, one which is going 5 prime to 3 prime, which is called as the coding strand, and the other which is 3 prime to 5 prime, which is called as the template strand. Correct? And the mRNA is formed from the template strand, everybody knows. Then there are two regions which are called as the promoter region and the other is called terminator region. Okay, this is upstream and this is downstream. Correct? So now what is this Tata box? So this Tata box is actually a sequence having thymine and adenine nucleotides. Okay, T is for thymine, A is for adenine, and this is actually the Tata box is actually a sequence which is TATA, okay, WAW, where W can be either T or A. Okay, so this is a sequence which is having only adenine and thymine residue. So this sequence can be TATA, AAA, or it can be TATA, TAT. So you have to basically replace these W's by either T or A, and that is the sequence. Now where is this sequence present? So this sequence is called as the Tata box. It is not a box, it is actually sequence. This sequence is present in the promoter region. Okay, and it is a very important or core part of the promoter region. Okay, so this sequence is present in the promoter region. Where is it actually located? So the transcription basically starts from this point, right? After the promoter, the structural genes are present and the transcription starts from here. So let us label this point as suppose A. So this Tata box is present approximately 30 nucleotides behind this A. So if I start counting the nucleotides from this A backwards, then the 30th nucleotide will be exactly the position of your Tata box. So it is present at minus 30 nucleotides from the starting of transcription unit. Anyway, so what is the use of this Tata box? So first of all, everybody knows that what is the importance of promoter region. It is required for the RNA polymerase to bind. Okay, RNA polymerase, that is the DNA dependent RNA polymerase, binds at the promoter region, and that is where the Tata box plays a very important role, because Tata box is an important part of the promoter. Okay, then the other part or the other function of Tata box is, so now let me draw another diagram. So this is your DNA, this is the coding strand 5 prime to 3 prime, this is 3 prime to 5 prime, and now I am just magnifying this area. Okay, so this I am just zooming in, and this is your promoter region. Correct? And now here the sequence is TATAWAW. Correct? So now what happens is, apart from it helping in binding to the RNA polymerase, there is something called as a TBP protein. Okay, so I'm going to write it down over here, and the full form of that is Tata binding protein. Okay, so I should not be writing it in lowercase. This is Tata binding protein. Now Tata binding protein, as the name suggests, it binds to this Tata box or this Tata sequence on the promoter region. And what happens is, once this TBP binds to this Tata region, the factors which are responsible for transcription, okay, so you know that for starting transcription there are factors, for stopping transcription there are factors. For example, in prokaryotes there is sigma and rho factor, in eukaryotes there are other factors. So all these transcription factors, so if I can write them down as TF, transcription factors are the factors which start and stop the transcription. So the transcription factors also go and bind to this TBP. So now you have a complex. You have this Tata sequence on the promoter, to that is bound the Tata binding protein, and to that is bound the transcription factors, and all these three along with the RNA polymerase which is present. So over here I will attach your RNA polymerase, that is the DNA dependent RNA polymerase. So all these together cause the unwinding of the strand. Okay, and you know what happens in transcription. So the next thing that happens is that area, the two strands separate and this loop is formed. Okay, and inside that loop is your RNA polymerase. So that unwinding or separation of the strands is caused by all these things: TATA plus TATA binding protein plus transcription factor. If it is a bacteria, then this will be sigma. Okay, and plus RNA polymerase. So they will cause this unwinding, and then the DNA dependent RNA polymerase will do the transcription. Is this clear? So I hope the role of TATA box is clear. Okay, the TATA box is also called as Goldberg-Haugnes box. Please remember this. This is another name for Goldberg-Haugnes box, and TATA box is the term which is used in eukaryotes and archaea. Okay, archaea were earlier called as archaebacteria, so it is only present in eukaryotes and archaebacteria. So what about prokaryotes? What about bacteria? So in bacteria there is a similar sequence present, similar to the TATA box, and that sequence is called as Pribnow sequence. Okay, so if somebody asks you where is Pribnow sequence present, Pribnow sequence is present in bacteria. It is like the TATA box, but it is called Pribnow sequence. What is present in eukaryotes and archaea? Then in them the TATA box is present. What is TATA box? TATA box is 6 to 7 nucleotide long sequence having only thymine and adenine. Is this clear? And I told you that it helps in attachment of DNA dependent RNA polymerase, attachment of TATA binding protein, transcription factors, and all of them together, what do? They separate the strand so that transcription can begin. Is this clear? Now another question which arises is why there is no guanine and cytosine in this area? Why only thymine and adenine? See, very simple. If you want to unwind these two DNA strands, you need to break the hydrogen bonds. So the TATA area complementary sequence will also be A and T, correct? Because T is complementary to A. So if this is TATA, then the sequence on this template strand will be what? AT, ATW, TW, correct? So that entire region is only made up of double hydrogen bonds. So it is very easy to separate the two DNA strands, and that is why the DNA strands can be separated easily. Is this clear? So that, friends, completes our lecture on the TATA box. Okay, so kindly subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed, like the video, share the video. Okay, and yeah, if you don't know what is transcription, then all this will be Greek and Latin to you, so please kindly go and see that lecture first. Okay, thanks a lot.